So here is an example. So suppose you are interested in finding the true mean of a one-bedroom apartment in San Diego. After randomly selecting 10 apartments, you find that the mean price is to be around $1,250 with a sample standard deviation of $150. So that's really expensive. So find a 99% confidence interval estimate for the mean monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment in San Diego and interpret your interval. So basically, we don't have time to look at every single one-bedroom apartment in San Diego. There's a lot of them, so we just took a sample of 10 apartments, and we want to go ahead and take a confidence interval estimate based on our data to kind of have a rough estimate of what exactly where is the true value. So for this problem, we're going to use our formula that we just learned, and it's going to be x bar plus or minus t n minus 1 s over square root of n. Or sub x, let me just write it like that. So x bar in this case is going to be my sample mean, which is just 1250. S of x, my standard deviation, is going to be this, 150. Okay, and well, we got 10 apartments. Now, what would Tn minus 1 be? Well, before we do that, we need to figure out what the degrees of freedom is. Well, degrees of freedom is n minus 1, and in this case, it's equals to 10. 10 minus 1 gives me 9. Okay, so if I go back to my t-table, for 9, we want what type of interval? Let me see. What kind of confidence? We want a 99% confidence. Our degrees of freedom is 9. So for 99% confidence, which is right here, we're going to go all the way to degrees of freedom of 9. This is going to be at 3.250. So this is going to be 3.250. Okay, so now we have everything that we need. We just need to plug it into the formula. So first, let's do x bar plus t n minus 1 s over square root of n. So we have 1250 plus 3.250 times s, which in this case is 150, divided by square root of n, which is equal to 10. Okay, so let's put this in our calculator. So we're going to have 1250 plus 3.250 times 150 divided by square root of n, which is square root of 10. So what I ended up getting was about 1404.16. Okay. All right. So this is my first one. This is in dollars, and now we're gonna do it for minus. So we're gonna do everything the same way that we did. So 1250 minus 3.250. 150 divided by square root of 10. So everything is going to be exactly the same. We're just going to change the plus to a minus. So what I ended up getting was 1095.84. Okay. So basically our interval is going to be 1095.84 and 140416. Do not convert this to decimal. I always see this. This is dollars. Okay. So what exactly does this mean? This means that we are 99% confident, okay, that the true mean price of a one-bedroom apartment in San Diego lies between 1,095 with 84 cents and 1,404 with 16 cents. Okay, so that's my interval estimate based on the data that I acquired. So it lies somewhere between those two numbers. We don't know where it is, but we're 99% confident that it lies between there. Okay, which is pretty expensive. Okay. All right, so here's another problem. For this problem, I'll do it in another video. That way, this video is not too long. And for this upcoming problem, you actually have to do some additional work, and I'll show you how.